Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rini and this is of course the Enchanted Planner. All right, I'm back at it again today, you guys. Okay. Originally I had planned on Modern Farmhouse for this week, but I don't wanna. But what I did do is I've been having a lot of fun just buying stuff off of Etsy. So we're gonna do a Mario spread today because I thought this would be fun. And it's something I've never done. It's totally new to me. So I've got my grass washi out because I thought that would like be fairly useful. Right? It's fun. I love this grass washi. I don't know what I'm going to do when I'm out of it. And then I've pulled some other washis that may or may not end up in the spread. But we need to start with getting rid of this and that. Why aren't you laying down properly? There we go. Okay. We have a clean slate except for a tiny bit that's left there. Now I'm going to lay the grass washi in first. Question is, do I need to cover up that line or not? No, it looks pretty good. All right, now here's the tricky part. Because I actually want to lay this across both pages. So we're going to fix that down so I can do this in one swoop. This did not end up quite the way I wanted it to lay down. So let's fix that. All right. Maybe what we'll do is stick one down the center. They just don't want to. Why do you not want to go together at the bottom? I really need you together at the bottom. So you line up properly. Okay. And then we'll put another piece up the top to fix it to the table. And then I can lay this down. All right. We are off to the races. So what's everybody been up to? I have not been doing much at all. I've been kind of lazy, to be honest with you. I'm gonna have to fix this once I get it laid down, but at least if it's laid down, then I don't have to worry too much about the rest. Cute. Like I said, I really love this grass washi. I have tried to find a link for you guys. It's from Scotch. I bought it at Staples a couple of years ago. And it is super fun, but I've not seen it again since. I've even looked in Staples to see if I could get like another roll. Nope, nada. Okay, so let's adjust our washi at the bottom now that it's not such a huge space to go across. And get it lined up a bit better. There we go. There we go. You can see the lines through it kind of, but it's not enough to make me sweat. So I'm just going to leave it. How's this side? That's all good. Needs a little bit of TLC, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's good. Okay, so I got the tubes, which I thought were kind of fun. Where's the other one? Where is the other one? Yeah, I wasn't sure if I can sneak in more than one or not. I also have Princess, I got a Koopas, I got the Toads, I got Blocks, I got Bowser. I kind of had a little bit of fun. I gotta take a drink, hold on. Yeah, it's funny because you come across these things on Etsy and you're like, these are licensed artwork, man. I'm sure I'm surprised you haven't been busted. Because I think what they do in some cases is they buy the packages off of Amazon, because you can buy all the stickers off of Amazon, which I would have done had I known I wanted to do this ahead of time. But sadly, I had no clue what I was going to do and didn't have really the time to wait for Amazon to come and get it. So I think we'll put you like you. I forgot to white that out. Let's take care of that before I forget. Now, keeping in mind that I also need to, that was absolutely atrocious. Let us get rid of what covered the black line. If you ever do that, gently with an X-Acto knife or even the edge of your scissors or tweezers. It will help you eliminate that. Okay. I got to get boxes on here too. Remember my little boxes, which I've pulled out Mojo. Hang on, I gotta shift these things so I don't get lost on the edge of the desk. I pulled out Mojo because it's not terrible. It's not perfect, but it's not terrible. Of course, this sheet's going to be the one that I don't need. That's not bad. I can make that work, except for I don't have 2 of them, which is kind of bunk. Probably should have made my own boxes today, but you never know what I'm going to do until like the moment before I do it sometimes. So this is just how I roll. I cannot make up my mind. Now watch, I'm not going to have the blue when I need. Of course not. All right, so I can either pull out the other book, which I don't really want to do because it's not like I have a ton of these boxes, or we can figure out something else. What about you? And we could make the whole thing work in you, because I don't put a ton in here. It's just, and if I write small, I can make it work. So if we do this, I want you kind of jumping up in the air. And then you could go like here somewhere. Except for you're kind of big. Do I cut you down and make you a smaller box? It's possible. All right, I think what we're going to do here is we're just going to start laying stuff in, and then I'm going to figure it out as we go along, because otherwise we're going to be here a while. Oh, I was going to throw out this. That's not the good side. Let's not throw out the good side. Okay, and then I know I want the blocks up here. Actually, I probably should have done this one first, right? That would have been smart. I'm not really a big video game player, but my kids were. So is my husband, actually. Video games, absolutely. So this is kind of a spread in for them. And yeah, there was National Video Game Day at the beginning of the month, which I totally could have done, but I went a different direction. I think originally, yeah, I was going to do Pac-Man with Die, but I couldn't find anything that really like spoke to me. So I was like, meh, I'll leave Die to the Pac-Man spread. And I also think I needed to do a quick and dirty spread that week, which meant I didn't have a ton of time to get stuff. I made this one just slightly smaller. Yeah, I didn't have a ton of time to make sure that, you know, get it, because it takes time to cut everything out. See about getting you centered again, as well as lined up with the bottom ones. Yeah, like I started working on this at about 7:15 this morning, and by the time I got it all cut out and started, we're now at 9:30. So it takes some time to get all of this stuff. Why are you just slightly bigger than the other one? You shouldn't be. Maybe it's because it's got more of a white border. Yeah, it takes some time. You got to be prepared for that if you're going to make your own stuff. Because, you know, all is said and done. But you know what? I love the process. I truly do. I love the process. I find cutting things out very cathartic. So I kind of zone out. I find it meditative almost. Coloring is the same because my brain will unplug and stop working. Well, not stop working, but you know what I mean? Like it'll stop focusing on other things that I don't need to focus on. It will just let me be instead of having to constantly have my squirrel brain going, because my brain never ever stops. All right, so now I need to make a decision on this box. Optimally, in a perfect world, it would have been great had I been able to bring in like make more of these, the boxes. I wonder, they're going to be too big. Even the square boxes are going to be too big because they're like that size. That was dumb. I should have actually done that. I could have made these into my stat boxes. Live and learn. Oh my God. All right, we have, let's see what else we can get in here too. I mean, worst case scenario, I can always put my stats just on the sides, right? Because I don't think I have a square that I can use to make a template. The ba-bomb. The ba-bomb. Maybe we will put you two together down here. Cute. Or these guys do like to pop out every once in a while. All right. I also have ones that face the opposite direction. I got the star too. Yeah, I cut out a few things because I was like, this is going to be fun. Let's have some fun. Okay, I'm going to leave this side because I got to think about that one before I get too excited. All right, so let's go to this side. Where's Princess? Where are you? Where are you? I lost the princess. Oh, there she is. Because I was thinking about putting the princess up there. And Bowser down here somewhere. And this guy can, like, fly. Actually, that kind of works. Okay, then what else do we have? I brought out the flag thing because I thought that might work like here, and then I could put like the star above it. But I don't really like that, so we're not going to do that. I also brought out and cut out one of the extra lives because, you know, gotta always have extra lives. But I am kind of liking this, although I might, no, Bowser won't work there, but I could put Bowser in the middle. Anyways, let's start with Princess. Let's start with Her Royal Highness. Thought it would be cool to do a Zelda spread too, from the Ocarina of Time. Yeah, she's going to cover up 2022, but it's all good. I don't care. Do I want to white it out, though? That's the question. I think because we can't see most of it, we're just going to eliminate it. Perfect. Okay, now I got to decide, are we putting Bowser down the bottom? These guys are going to be too big, but I might be able to get away with putting that guy there. I'll have to cut through his... Or, do we put some of these guys down here? Because, you know, they're usually in the way and causing problems. This is kind of cute, actually. Okay, hold on. Let me put Bowser down. I know, it seems a little childish, but it's fun. And sometimes that's really all we need is some fun. And it's different. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do a Mario spread. I might be wrong, though. It's not like I've watched every video on YouTube, right? So make sure he's standing properly. Okay, so there's Bowser. And then we'll put this dude down. I can't remember. Is this not it? This is a Koopa Troopa? I think this is a Koopa Troopa. I'm not the video game aficionado. Oh my God, my brain doesn't want to work. Okay, so I think we're going to put you guy in right there because you're super cute. And then we're going to put this guy in. When my daughter watches this, she'll be like, no, Mom, it's called this or that's that. Oh, come on. Come on. There you go. Okay, and then we're going to put this guy right here because he's flying. Cute. Okay, so we got kind of a something going on here. I got to separate the stickers from the backings that are already off. So I've got quite the mess going on up here. All right, so let's move those guys out of the way because they're garbage. Now we got to go back to this page and figure this out. I actually want to take the little mushroom because they usually get popped out of the bricks. So we're gonna put this guy down somewhere here. I wonder how talented I am. So I could try drawing the whole do. I don't know. Maybe I'll think about that one. That's a commitment because I can't draw. And then I think I want to see if I can sneak. I'm going to move you over a tiny bit. I want to see if I can sneak this guy in with a ba-bomb. And then we'll figure out where I'm going to track my stats in a sec. Like I said, I can track them around the bricks. And what I might do after I finish filming is go and create 2 similar size brown bricks and just put them on the edges so they actually match that, because I didn't think about that before I got to the actual plan with me. So, and I think that would be a lot of fun. I do not remember what that guy's called. My daughter will. My daughter will chime in and go, no, Mom, that's this. Come on. Come on. So one thing that's a bit of a pain in the butt with these is trying to get them off of the backing. All right, mister. You're so cute. You're too low. I gotta move this guy ever so slightly, gently too, so I don't rip his stem. I just want to move him a tiny bit. So then I put this guy down, who is very sticky for some reason compared to the rest of them. I don't want it to look like he jumped out of his mouth. And there we go. That should work. If I can get this guy laid down without damaging there. That's what I was kind of looking for, is a little bit of layering with these 2. All right, so we have most of that stuff done. Now I pulled out my bullet point book, but I also pulled out this, which is broken. It arrived this way, but that's okay because they replaced it. So no complaints there. Is in here. Is it at the back? It's at the back. They do have some, ooh, those are bad. They did not print all that well on this one whole column. All right, so we will grab from here then. Important. And a reminder, because we're going to put those up in the top for my columns. Important. And then one's a little rough too, but we'll make him work. Remember, can go over there. And then we need boxes and some bullet points, or do I even want boxes? I'm not sure. I mean, it would be nice. We'll see. I usually put a box. Oops. Hang on. Ooh, dropping the X-Acto knife. I usually put a box over here somewhere, which is sort of an overview of the images and stuff I need to take. Is that going to be too crowded? No, that works. Okay, and then we're going to take this green one. And I think I want to sneak that up there underneath the princess. So we're going to lift up this little dude's wings. Or do I want to go that big? Ooh. Let us see, shall we? Oh, we have these two. Those aren't quite the right color either. None of the greens and any of the books I had matched. And like I said, I could have made my own, but I just didn't really get around to it. So let's see what I've got left in here. Not much, but we could also pull it in yellow. And what's making the noise? Oh, it's you. That's my label on top of the book. I don't have any larger yellows. Well. Okay, well, I guess that's our only option. We are going to slip this in there like that. Okay, and then I think we're going to stick maybe with bullet points because it's pretty busy over here. Now, the only ones really that matched were these guys, and they are big. So we're going to see how to make this work. They're a little larger than I normally like, but they're really the only ones that were sort of in the primary color palette. So we're going to use them. All right, we got green. I don't have any blue though. I do have pink and I have yellow. All right, so we're going to pull in some yellow because that's fun. And like, seriously, we have pretty much primary colored spread here. So I'm going to put in the yellow. And then I think we're going to bring in some pink to tie in more of Peach. Princess Peach. Okay. And then we need some there. So we're going to go with green. And then we need one each there, or I can go with boxes. I think maybe we're going to go, we'll see what boxes we have, because I did use a lot of bullet points to help sort of bring in some more. If I get a couple of smaller boxes in the right colors, it might work. If not, well, I don't know what we're going to do. I have one in yellow. And I don't really like the red in here. It's not quite, it's a little bright. I guess I could pull out the winter boxes book and see. But in the meantime, I think we're going to grab a yellow one. And slip that in here like so. And then really only needs like a little green one. Oh, I have one. Doesn't have to be huge. It just needs to be little. Because really it's just to put my health spread in. So we're going to bring this down here under Bowser. This is cute. This is really cute. Excuse me. What I am going to do though is I'm going to bring in the star. And where are we going to put this star? Right at the top of the page, because usually that's where they kind of hang out. Try and get them close to centered without covering anything up or having to cut anything off. All right, I didn't even bring in washi. Well, I brought in that washi because I've got like a few things. Like I thought this was kind of fun. Because, you know, it sort of looks like video game-ish. But I think we're going to bring it in up here. Just getting it sort of in the center is going to be the sort of fun part. And it's not very sticky on this one end. So again, we're going to put the pages back together. I probably shouldn't have put the star down yet. They're not quite straight. All right, hold on. Hang on. The concentration's preventing me from speaking. I'm like, I don't know what to say. I can't really talk right now. It's not exactly how I wanted it. I wanted it kind of more in line with the July. So I think what we're going to do to make this a bit easier on myself is first we're going to cut that off. And we're going to come over here. And I'm going to start at this end to get it lined up with how I want it to be, which is going to require a bit of page spinning, but hold on. And tweezers. Page spinning and tweezers, so I can actually see what I'm doing without my fingers in the way. about there. Okay, so I'm going to trim this guy right there. And then get that guy laid down. I don't really like it that low, but we don't have a ton of option, and that's not really straight. This is going to be a pain in the butt to get straight, you watch, because of the fact of the way the lines ride. Okay, let's see how that looks. It's pretty good. Let's get rid of that. And then we just got to do the other side. Actually, the other side's pretty dang good already. All right, so then all we need to do is lift this up so I can get it underneath Peach and the star. Hopefully he's not too stuck down. I just need him to lift ever so slightly. X-Acto knife to the rescue, and Peach as well. I may as well do her while I'm getting all set up here. Don't curl in on yourself. Sometimes Washi's a pain in the butt to fight with, right? Hey, come back here. All right, and then we'll lay you down and you down. There we go. It's cute. I kind of like it. What do you guys think? It's so kind of the mood I'm feeling. It's the vibe I'm feeling. And then, like I said, check Instagram, because what I think I'll do is check Instagram and probably the community post. I'll try and post it on the community post as well so you guys can see it that aren't on Instagram. But I think I'm going to go and create 2 of these boxes in this size. And then I'll put my stats in those. And then I'll maybe try my hand at trying to do the whole swirly thing so it looks like it just fell out of the box. But don't count on that one because I'm not very talented when it comes to drawing. All right, let's get this guy back on the discs. See what he looks like. Oh my gosh, it's super cute. Super cute. I love it. All right. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing while you're here. If you're new to the channel, drop us a comment down below so we can formally welcome you to our community. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.